It's that time of year again. Everyone knows that early spring means one thing. Coachella, bitches! And hay fever as well. A dash of that. Okay, so I was doing my daily doom scrolling earlier and I came across this post. It says about 60% of Coachella attendees finance their tickets to attend the festivals according to Billboard. I don't know who Billboard is. Is it just a billboard that's just up that speaks to people? Just a joke. If you need to take out a loan to go to Coachella, you shouldn't be going to Coachella. There have been about 100,000 attendees each weekend for the festival, and over half of them are financing their tickets. The ticket price is around $600, but most festival goers are spending over $1,000 for housing and food as well. The payment plan starts with a down payment for as low as $50. And this is the video that was attached to this post. I just want to have a moment for our Coachella soldiers who served the weekend. Thank you. You're braver than I. That woman carrying the baby out is crazy, by the way. If you find yourself breastfeeding at Coachella, you gotta be thinking, what am I doing? That baby's literally born to be an influencer. It'll be cancelled for a crypto scan in about 20 years from now.
We got our wristbands and unboxed our Coachella box. We spent some time vision boarding the weekend and planning out our schedule.
Coachella just isn't a real place. They're vision boarding their festival weekend. What the hell's going on? And then you cut to Reading Festival in the UK where everyone's just pissing all over each other's tents, throwing eggs at people, sleeping in mud, drinking puddles. And this post got me thinking, my entire life I've seen and heard so much about Coachella. It must be so incredible if people are willing to go into debt for it. And so in this video, I'm going to be experiencing Coachella for myself. Hence why I'm dressed like this. Although I dress like this anyway, but it works for Coachella, I think. I just need more nipple on show. I should cut these out, really. I should. So we're going to be looking at the most viral and craziest Coachella moments from this past week at weekend one of Coachella. I've said Coachella so many times. Section 1. Getting to Coachella.
8 in the morning and we just got to the line for car camping. Currently stuck in a line of probably like 100 cars. Keep in mind we're also in a car that looks like this. This ice is gonna melt.
What the Why have you got a bag full of ice and taken up a whole seat? What's going on at Coachella that means you need that much ice, guys? What's going on? If you think I would ever be up at 3 a.m. waiting in a queue of cars for a festival, you are absolutely wrong. Unless I get to wear this.
3:13 in the morning, we're making progress. I lied, we have to turn around and go behind all these cars.
No.
It's open at 9 a.m. Are we gonna have to wait 6 hours?
What the fuck kind of therapist are you?
You can hear the birds chirping.
That long just sat in one place. Also, I brushed over the fact that they've just got everything they have ever owned ever in the back of that fucking car. You're there for a weekend. What have you brought with you? Why is the back full to the rim? What is in there? There's probably a human in there somewhere that you just forgot and left.
Still in line watching the Menendez brothers. We're starting to realize that we have no idea what time we're going to be let in. This could be like an all-night thing, so we're going to start taking like napping turns. I don't know. Currently 6:19 in the morning. I kid you not, we're starting to lose our minds. The people behind us are both sleeping in the car. Like, the driver's sleeping in the car. It's terrifying. This is how our ice situation is looking. Update 7 a.m. and I need to take my first piss of the morning. We still have all these cars left. Porta potty spotted. What is going on with this car? Updates 8:30 in the morning. Oscar's taking a nap, but we're almost there, allegedly. Unfortunately, we still have like all this way to go.
This can't be worth it. This can't be worth it. Drake's not even performing there. What's the point?
Unfortunately, we are taking the L and getting rid of the ice. This was supposed to do us good, but it just makes it such a mess. Update, it's 9:43 in the morning. We're sweating so bad, and we have not moved an inch in the past hour and a half. I don't think we're gonna get anytime soon, guys. Wish us luck. I'll update you guys.
Guys, I've just seen an update. They died in that car. They were still in there up until yesterday and they just died. They never even got to Coachella.
Live from the Coachella.
Why the fuck you got a pool noodle? Isn't Coachella just field? What have you got? Why?
We've been here since 7:30.
It's almost 12 hours.
Right now, the time, 5. What time is it?
5:21.
5:21. We've been here for 12 hours.
They just put in a 9 to 5 shift just in the car in a queue. That's part of your life you're never getting back. But at least, again, like the other people, they've got everything they've ever owned ever in the back of that car. So surely they could have kept themselves busy.
Send help.
Do you know how I'd get there if I had to get in? I'd tunnel my way in because I'm a mole rat. I'd start here in England anyway. I don't even need to start in America. I'd tunnel down from here. I'll eventually get to LA, I'm sure. I'd pop out covered in shit, dirt, worms, and I still look sick. Because that kind of flies at Coachella, I think. People could be like, oh, it's kind of veggie. I can see it. There's a worm hanging off his mouth. He smells like doo-doo, but I can see it. I can see it.
It's 100 degrees outside. People's cars are overheating. They're running out of gas. There are no bathrooms anywhere for us to use. People have literally been using the bathroom behind bushes like animals, and they paid like over $600 to be here. This whole experience has been so disappointing, and it's been extremely dehumanizing. People are pissed. The news is here. People are fighting and...
The news is fucking here as well, mind you. You know it's bad when the news turns up. You look to your left and you got a Fox News van right outside. People are dying in their... Oh, breaking news. People are dying to death in their cars just outside Coachella, and these guys are next.
Someone in my group got sideswept being cut in line, and another woman literally got hit by a car because she was trying to block them from cutting in front of her. This is a complete shit show. I don't know what Coachella's gonna do to fix this, but it better be big.
I wonder if these people got refunds or not. Imagine being stuck in your car and you miss all of the acts, and then by the time you get into Coachella, everyone's had their fill. Everyone's full of drugs and happy, and they're like, "No, that was the best Coachella ever." And you've just been in the back of a Tesla for 15 hours, sweating your balls or vagina off. POV, you bought preferred parking but not preferred camping at Coachella and are now stranded. This is the problem with festivals. They have so many tiers. You could get like, oh, early bird, but early bird gets the worm, or you could get night owl, or you could get the ground pig entrance, or the preferred camping ground pig pussy fart entrance, or you get the ticket of the early bird pussy maggot sharer for the whole weekend if you want. And then which one do you pick? And then you end up picking the wrong one, and then you turn up and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, you actually bought the tortoise diarrhea package, which just means we let you in, but then we give you a slap on the face and send you away. Sorry. Your car can stay though. So do they just have to camp on grass with all their stuff? Is that all they have to do? Oh, they got the camping, but they didn't get a car. Did they expect them to give them a car when they arrived? Or did they... I don't know what happened to them. Oh, hang on, I'm just getting an update. Oh, they died. They died from hay fever because they were just stuck out on the grass all night. Well, Coachella's claiming too many lives. And this brings me to section 2, setting up your camp. Now, like most festivals, there are tiers, as we learned earlier. You got the gold digger pussy fart tier. You got the away at sea killer whale up your badussy tier. You got eat your firstborn child pizza on toast tier, etc., etc. There's unlimited tiers, as it turns out, with these sorts of things. And the tier that you choose dictates how much money you are willing to spend and how much fun you have camping at Coachella. So let's have a look at the range that people could experience. Rich versus poor.
I'm camping at Coachella for the very first time, and I wanted to bring a piece of my apartment out into the desert. I already set up the canopies, but let's set up the rest.
Oh, you know you're doing well when you're saying, "Oh, I'm camping at Coachella for the first time. I'm gonna bring a piece of my apartment." You know that guy's just not in a tent. What do you mean bring a piece of your apartment? To be fair, the people in the cars have brought everything from their fucking apartment. You seen how full their cars are?
And did I bring an entire rug out into the desert? Yes. I was really going for like classic vintage camping site, but a little bit more elevated.
This just sums up Coachella. He's styling the tent. I really wanted vintage inspired shit at Coachella, so I brought my own rug from home. And then he's setting up everything. And then just 200 meters that way, there's someone rolling around in mud, having the best time of their life. Side note, this guy's called Jerry, and he's the most Jerry-looking Jerry I've ever seen in my life.
We'll put this tablecloth on top for some color, and no campsite's complete without a bed that I, of course, had to add my personal touch to. And for seating, I brought this director's chair and a few collapsible chairs. And as much as I wanted a vintage cooler, I couldn't find one in time, so this one's gonna have to do. I did, however, find this really cool vintage trunk for all of my clothes that I packed.
He brought his stuff in a vintage trunk, guys. People are taping their belongings to their tits 200 meters that way just to get in with less baggage. Talk about different levels.
This tourist was gonna go a whole weekend without a whole bunch of snacks. The table was looking a little bare, so I set up some knickknacks. Just kept it classic Coachella.
He brought knickknacks! Coachella is a whole new world. Fine, I look like I'm going to a UK festival, not Coachella. This is what UK festival looks like, guys. Except I was pinging off my absolute mind as well. The difference is just unreal.
And then I used my cowboy hats that I'm wearing this weekend as decor, and even tied a few of my bandanas on the wall. And it just felt right to grab this little cactus when I was packing for the trip. And I even have a little shower set up in the corner. And that's the setup. I'm really happy with how it turned out. What do you think? I think I successfully brought my home into the desert, and I think I'm in for a pretty cozy weekend if you ask me.
I mean, it looks great, but it is crazy. Where did you keep the cactus? How did you bring the cactus in? Just asking for a friend. I want to know, who am I kidding? I got one too. So Jerry is staying in luxury, but not everyone is staying in luxury, okay? And some people have been stitching Jerry's content to show the difference in camping at Coachella.
Okay, a realistic Coachella camping experience for people who are not insane. Tour of the outdoor area. We have our lunch station, our hydration station, and our power station, as well as our cooling station. Say hey. How's it going?
They look like they're hanging on for dear life, whilst Jerry's in air conditioning, just gently bringing the cactus out of his ass so he can set that thing up. He's probably playing with his fucking knickknacks as well. That's how rich he is.
And on the inside of our luxurious tent experience, you can see we have incredibly comfortable deflated air mattresses and a third sleeping bag because we are sharing.
Oh, I just spotted their shower set up as well. You know how Jerry's got a shower in the corner of his house? Here's their shower. One wipe to the balls and you're clean for the day.
Here you'll see our director's chairs purchased from Walmart. Really gives that vintage classic camping style. What are they doing on the ground tonight, bro? Men used to go to war.
Men used to go to war and now they're at Coachella. You're at Coachella as well. Oh, you made me throw my mouse out of anger. Let me know if any of you guys went to Coachella. I want to know what your experience was like. Are the tents as hot as they look? I can imagine that's the most, just horrible experience ever. And whilst you're down there, twerk on the subscribe button in celebration.
Welcome to...
Oh look, you can stay in traffic cones as well. How nice.
Let me take you on a tour inside. This is called Ready Set Camp. We bought it on the Coachella website. It's for 2 people. Comes with everything inside: a sleeping bag, a pillow, and an air mattress. And of course the tent, all yours to take home.
Right, so this looks like the middle tier where the camp is set up already, but it's not quite whole ass home like Jerry's living in.
This is the sleeping bag. It actually fits. It's so big, so comfy. With this pillow. But no one told me how hot tents were.
That's what I thought. I thought you guys would be baking to death. And then you wake up with all your hot ass breath on the ceiling that's just condensed there. So when you shake it, it just falls down. Then you don't need to shower because you're showering in your own breath.
We're here at the Coachella Safari Campgrounds where a tent like this costs at least $9,000 for a week.
$9,000. That's almost close to $10,000. Is that what Jerry's in? $10,000 for Coachella. Wow. What's actually the point? What is the point?
And the residences in yurts over there cost at least $28,000.
Oh, I think Jerry's in a yurt. I know yurt. I eat enough yogurt to know about yurt. What does that even mean? I don't know. 28K. That's like almost 28 grand.
We paid $11,000 for ours for the weekend, but it can be as cheap as $9,000 if you book a little bit earlier. So this is our tent. We got the room with one single bed. We have a fridge right here where we store drinks and stuff like that. They gave us this little table right here. We did some decorations from stuff we got on AliExpress. My girlfriend bought it. Thank you so much. And after making that video last year, so many guys were like, why would you pay so much money just for this crappy tent? And I agree, it's not nice at all, but it's not the main perk of this package.
No, the main perk is that you get to put up AliExpress freaking awesome tarps. He has a cat up there that says embrace all that is you, and it's a cat in the universe as big as the moon. If that's not worth 9 grand, I don't know what is.
We got 2 safari guest tickets. This gives us exclusive access to the actual festival, to different areas that, most people can't get into. It also comes with a ton of golf carts. You get a massage. There's food every single day. The customer service here is amazing. And the only way to get those tickets is by buying the Safari Campgrounds package. And yeah, it's just overall really, really fun time. That's why we're back for round 2 this year. Yeah, I guess that's the tour because there's really not that much to show. It's just a pretty basic tent.
I guess for some people, they treat it as a holiday, and you could look at that like 2 people in a safari tent, 9 grand, that's 4.5 grand each. I'm a genius, aren't I? And they get access to food, water, and everything you need to survive. Sounds worth it to me. Rich and poor of Coachella.
People bring their inflatable pools and fill them up, and it's really cute.
That's a genius thing, bringing an inflatable pool, by the way. I will say, I don't think there's any such thing as poor at Coachella if you're paying over $600 for a ticket. Oh, but they did say a lot of people are going into debt just for this. What is going on? What is going on, guys? Just play tiddlywinks in the back garden. Run around on all fours. Dig up some holes. Listen to music outside. It's the same thing.
The bathrooms are right there, and then these are the showers. I'm gonna show you guys the walk to our tent from the bathrooms. So ours is around that way. I'm gonna go this way because these are really cute. Look at this one.
I guess it's like a whole thing for people at Coachella to show off how much they can decorate their camp. It's kind of like a competition. This is very American. I guess Americans love their front lawn and keeping it in pristine condition, and the white picket fence and making it nicer than their neighbors. Whereas in the UK, if you don't have any dog shit on your front garden, you're winning already. You know what? I feel like maybe next year I'll go to Coachella and I'll film the whole experience and I'll shit on everyone's lawn.
Trash can, grill.
I mean, this is a sweet setup.
Table, snacks, water for our showers, ice chest.
I mean, this is not rich versus poor. That's just rich versus slightly less rich. Basically, they brought their whole house still. But what is it with bringing rugs? Why does everyone care about rugs? I don't even have a rug in my house. Isn't that right, Leona Lewis? Keep bleeding. Thank you. And then you got day-to-day life at Coachella during days 1 to 3. That's right, there's 3 days of this festival.
Alright, you guys. At night, when I go to bed, this is how I set up my space. And I'm gonna close this.
God, are you on the death ward or something? What's that? Pull that in the back. There's just people dying all around you. Here's how I set up my space. This is like a COVID camp or something.
Anyway.
What the fuck?
Anyway, I'm going to close.
Do you know what it is? People are selling their organs just to get into Coachella. He sold his left lung. That's why he's fighting for his life just with a single lung out there. Fucking hell. Every flight I go on ever. This is what happens when you go to a festival where, let's say, over 50% of people's diets there largely consist of vape and Wonder Bread. Now let me show you what a UK festival looks like, guys. Oi! 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 Now that is home. Now that's Britain. Yeah, while you guys are you're in the safari section with a tent and you're bringing belongings from your house and you've set up an actual living space. You've got a fucking rug and knickknacks. We're just trying to get through the mud. You know, there's a stat from UK festivals. If 10 friends go to a UK festival, any of them, say Reading, like this is probably Reading, only 3 survive because 7 get stuck in the mud and die there. Just don't look that up, but that is a legit stat.
It's day 2 of Coachella and I'm still alive.
You're still alive because you've got a fucking house. You've got a house at a festival.
That I wouldn't survive the desert in jeans and a jacket, and I almost didn't. But guess who's still here? What really didn't survive Coachella was my supplies. My generator died. I ran out of toilet paper. I'm almost out of water.
You ran out of toilet paper, bro. Shat himself into oblivion. It's day 2 of Coachella and you've burnt through your toilet paper. That's how I know you're eating good.
And all my ice melted. In the campgrounds, there's these charging towers where you can charge your phones and electronics. And usually these are amazing, but we went to 3 different towers and they were all out of service. Ooh, a horse. Sorry for that. Anyways, we made it to the general store, got some toilet paper, bought some gummy bears.
Those gummy bears are drowning. Oh, the gummy bears are sweating. You sure you want to eat them?
Then we hit the jackpot. There was an open outlet, so I had to plug in my phone. While it charged, I went to go pick up something to eat, and the chicken tenders did not disappoint. They got the bowels moving, and next thing you know, I was...
Oh, is that a machine that sucks up poop? Oh, look at that. It's just there. Why do you need a whole truck when you could just get me? That's disgusting. That's crazy though. That is kind of vile and disgusting. I didn't think how they got the poo out of there. I thought people would just come in and grab it, fill their pockets up and leave. I didn't realize they got a whole truck full of poop. Just cuts to me next to it as it's driving off. Lord, if you're real, you'll flip that motherfucker right now. Lord, if you love me, you'll flip that bit right now. Lord, I swear to God, if you love me, you'll flip that motherfucker.
Next thing you know, I was back at the porta potty. This is probably the worst part of car camping.
I mean, all jokes aside, that sort of camping does look kind of great. It does look like a great time. You're just in a desert with hot sun. If you've got some kind of aircon or some way to keep cool, a fan maybe, you've got a bed, basically a house. And knickknacks. It does look great. It also doesn't look busy in these sections. Did someone say shower line? Maybe I won't end up there. Oh, damn, that... It just feels like these people are just wasting time all the time. They're just queuing for everything, waiting for everything. Imagine spending an hour waiting to shower in the morning, just baking away in the sun like that. And then as soon as you step out, you instantly smell like poo and shit already because of the hot sun. At least I know I'll have that problem anyway. Back to luxury, please. Back to luxury.
Would you ever spend $1,000 for dinner at Coachella? I think I found the most expensive place to have dinner in the festival, and it's none other than Nobu.
They got Nobu at Coachella. This festival's different.
It was reservations only. I'm so dumb. I accidentally booked my reservation for weekend 2, but we were able to work it out on the back end because you have to pay it in full and there's no refunds. It's an omakase menu, so you don't get to pick what you get. The chef picks for you, and it's $350 per person.
Oh, of course the fucking chef chose that. Oh, the chef picks for you. For you, it's going to be $2,000, and for you, I'm picking a $3,000 meal. My choice. Sorry. You can't change that. It is what it is. $1,000. No, already I know it's not worth it. And you know these guys are never taking these bands off as well. Anyone who's ever been to Coachella still has these on. I know a person who has them all up here, just all around, like they're just one big Coachella band.
Also, if you show up late, they'll give you a bento box to go and you can't even eat it here. But I think that this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience because you can have a Michelin-starred dinner. And just across from you is the Kasar stage where there's so many artists playing. And if you timed your reservation right, you can literally be eating Nobu while Tiesto was playing. You guys know me. I'll cheap out on certain things and ball out on others. And this I don't regret a bit because it was such a fun experience and you can watch them make the sushi right in front of you. Sometimes getting omakase is scary because you don't know if you're gonna like the food, but everything that they prepared was so amazing. I did a little taste test vlog as well. And my favorite, the rock shrimp tempura. This gave us enough energy for the day that we were just frolicking around Coachella. Would you ball out for this?
No, you know what? I wouldn't ball out for that one. I'm sorry. I just don't even like raw fish. I don't. If it was a different kind of food, maybe I would. If it was like really good Mexican food, you might catch me dropping $1,000 for that. But I'd have to ask my parents for an uppage in pocket money first, just to afford it. Matt, you think that's worth it? That's crazy. Let's see what other people are eating and drinking at Coachella. And I'm not talking dick and piss, guys.
Here's everything I ate and drank at Coachella. Espresso and tonic, $17. Wow. Truffle fried chicken sandwich from Sando Ichi, fire.
Yeah,
$3.99, homie hookup.
Oh, yeah. Slide me your homie real quick. I need one of them.
Double tequila pineapple juice, $30.
Double tequila and pineapple juice, $30. That's like 24 British pounds for a double shot and pineapple juice. Oh, and Lord knows why he's drinking pineapple juice as well. But with the queue for those showers, I don't know if you're gonna have much luck, pal.
Here we got a secret menu VIP hookup from the homies at Sando Ichi Sandwiches right here. A5 Wagyu, caviar, bomb.
To me, that just looks like disgusting. That just looks disgusting. I'm sorry. I don't have a very sophisticated palate. Although the thing is, they'll say, "Oh, it's sophisticated to eat caviar and raw wagyu." I think it's sophisticated to punch you in the face. That doesn't taste good to me. I genuinely prefer to eat a Lunchables. I really would.
$30 watermelon mezcalita. $30. Ooh, street dog, $10. I know
That's more like it.
sounds crazy for a street dog, but look, man, it's late at night, and, you know, I'm trying to support the little Mexican ladies, all right?
Now, that's the best pick so far. I am enjoying... By the way, I love watching people eat food, so this is great for me. But that looks like the best pickup so far. And also, the most reasonably priced. No, why is he saying $10 for this? You're paying $30 for a cup of juice.
Farmhouse kitchen, sweet and spicy, sticky fried chicken with the caviar on top.
That looks good.
Very bomb as well.
Caviar.
Dole Whip tasting situation, $30. Then we got another hookup right here from the homies at the Boiling Crab. They said they got the king crab legs on deck. I got it with the whole shebang sauce. Bomb! Also $3.99. Thank you.
I'm also just not a fan of the shellfish, like lobsters and crabs. I just think they're sea bugs. It's not for me.
With a delicious vegan cheese pizza because, you know, y'all know I'm off cheese, but I needed something for my tummy. Good night.
I need this guy's friend group. He just got hooked up so many times with fresh food. Look, it's even got me doing this. Yeah, give me their number. Give me their numbers. Let's see what the performances are like.
Coachella, make me sweat. It's the sweat, baby, dripping down my neck. There's no way to me.
What in the mid is this? Coachella, make me sweat. Make me sweat, make me fart, make that shit bark. Oh, damn. I thought she was about to do... What's the song where it goes? Sweat, baby, Texas, Texas, drop me in. You do the kind of things that only Prince would sing about. But no, she's just going, Coachella, make me sweat, make me sweat. It make me sweat, it's really hot out here. I not got aircon, what the frick?
It's your there's nothing left to sweat.
The crowd's going mild as well. Who is that? Maybe there was a bad performance. I don't want to dog it out too much. I think I'd perform better at Coachella. I really do. Okay, so I'm about to show you a video which shows a girl and her friends who had painted her car, okay, for the chance to win a prize at Coachella. It's called Carpoolchella. You paint your car, and if you're selected at the festival, you raffle for a big prize. She was supposed to be driving her own car, but a friend dropped out, so she volunteered to drive her friend's car in. Her car won backstage passes to the festival for the rest of the weekend, and TikTok are saying her group of friends are bad friends. Let's watch and decide for ourselves.
I have the most fucking first world problem ever, so don't feel bad for me. Truly don't feel bad for me. I'm at fucking Coachella, okay? I'm so excited to be here. I'm so fucking happy, okay? And I'm so happy. My friends just won Carpoolchella.
I'm so happy! I'm so happy, okay? Don't get shit twisted. You don't seem happy. You don't.
Artist passes for the entire weekend. And I'm so fucking happy for them. But I was supposed to be in that car. And then my friend canceled and I had to drive her car. Long story short, don't feel bad for me. I'm just fucking mad right now. And I want to scream and I want to cry. So I will, okay?
So she was supposed to be in the car that won the backstage passes, but her friend dropped out, so she's driving her friend's car.
I fucking will because I brought everyone, like everyone here I know in my group. And I was like, we should do this Carpoolchella thing. Like, they won VIP passes for life. Like,
for life?
I planned this with my friends last night. We literally finalized it. We planned it. We made it happen. And then last minute, and I'm most mad at myself, okay? Because I should have made that extra friend drive this car, okay? I should have made her do that. And I didn't. And I'm happy for them. And this is a fucking
I'm happy for them! I'm so happy for them! Oh no, she's throwing... I've hurt myself. I've got a boo-boo now. She's throwing shade at the extra friend. Crazy word to use, by the way. I should have made that extra friend drive this car.
But I'm so mad. I'm so sad. I know it's going to be such a fun weekend, okay? But I need to air out my emotions.
TikTok's not the place to do it.
I sound ridiculous. I sound so stupid. But it's just like the people who are giving them the winning thing. They were like, this is life changing. Like, you'll never be able to experience it again. And I'm so happy for them. But I was supposed to be in the video. I was supposed to be in the video.
Oh my god. Oh, damn, okay.
I think that's all.
I think, oh, there it goes. Yeah. My eardrum's just come out this side. It's just come from it just melted it out to this side. What are people saying in the comments? This is what I don't understand, right? So we've got two drivers. She's one of her car. The other one is in this car she's in right now, but she cancelled. So instead of driving her own car, she drove this friend who cancelled car. Why did you not get someone else to drive? You've got your own car to drive. What the hell? And she drove alone? Yeah, everyone's calling her friends bad friends, but I honestly have no idea what the fuck going on, to be honest. It says, should the extra friend give her pass? I don't know. I'm stupid, sorry. Okay, so now this is her friend that was in her car that won the backstage wristbands. All the beef is documented on TikTok, which is great for me because I live off drama. It means I don't have to eat for a week.
Most hated friend group at Coachella? No. We'd have to be a friend group in order to be the most hated friend group, and clearly we're not a friend group anymore, guys. And the only thing that I'm getting is hate for putting my hard work, sweat, and tears in painting that car. Just because my friend wasn't able to be in the car when we did the contest, which she knew the rules. She knew the rules. Because in order to participate in Carpoolchella, you have to have everyone in the car. And you need a minimum of 4 people. And so, since she was having to drive one of our friends' cars, she wasn't in it. And now it's my fault. It's okay. I can't be bothered. I'm enjoying day 3, having fun. But to say that we're the most hated friend group, we're not even a friend group, guys. I think we're now just acquaintances. And you know what? At the end of the day, we won and fair and square, and we're having so much fun doing it. So let me know what I should do today. The view is really cute. Where should I go? Also, because I know I'm already going to get hate, this is my outfit, so get all the angles so you guys can criticize it fairly.
Yeah, and I think I'm in a position to criticize as well, boy. Get your fashion game up. That's crazy. They're letting a thing called Coachella break up a friendship. What the fuck? Why weren't they all just in one freaking car? That's what Coachella will do to people. It makes you go crazy. Crazy for power. VIP wristbands.
Coachella's a lie. And I'm telling you this as an influencer that's gone to Coachella for the past 9 years in a row.
9 years in a row. He's on a 9-year streak at Coachella. I can't do anything for 9 years straight other than serve.
It's like the Hunger Games for thirsty influencers. Most of the influencers that go to Coachella don't even actually go to the festival. If they do go to Coachella, it's usually they go there to get photos and then they leave. Or maybe get one story. It's like, oh my God, Lady Gaga, I love you. And then they leave. That's it. And then it becomes this whole thing of what parties are you going to? I'm going to Revolve. I'm going to Neon Carnival. Well, did you get into Pooch? Are you going to 818? Well, I heard the Kardashians aren't even going to be there. Well, what if they show up? You're going to miss out. Oh my God, well, can you get me on the list? Nah, it's full. Okay, guys, we can't go to the festival at all today. I got to go to Celsius, then to Revolve, then to Pooch, then to 818 so I can try to get in a pizza salon. Make it make sense.
I didn't even know there were parties going on outside of Coachella. I thought everyone just stayed inside and just festered in there. There's a lot that I didn't know about that's going on behind the scenes.
You have to leave an hour before the show ends or else you're going to wait traffic and a line and whatever. And then you might not get in a Neon Carnival on time and all that just to party with the same people that we party with in LA every single week. Look, at the end of the day, I love Coachella. I love the parties. I just see a lot of people posting FOMO posts feeling bad that they can't be there. They didn't get on the list for something. All I'm saying is you only see the good moments. You don't see the thirst. You don't see the stress. I'm chilling out in the mountains this time. I hope everyone has an amazing time at Coachella. And I'll see y'all next year.
Oh, he ain't even going. He's chilling out in the mountains this time. He worded it perfectly, you know. Coachella really is just a hunger game for influencers. And we see the thirst, which is why I belong there. Hot dog vendors storm Coachella, breaking down the fence. This is what it looked like to... Who was it where the Romans... Romans sort of stormed down everyone. But this is what it was like. Damn, this is a vendor off. It's a hot dog vendor off. Battling it out. This is Mario Kart now. Feel old yet? And there we go. I've learned a lot about Coachella. You know, my knowledge before this video was only really what it was and that one image of James Charles's outfit that one year where his booty cheeks were out. That's all I really knew. But now I know a lot and I feel like I'm very well informed and I'm ready to go next year. So if you guys want me to go, let me know. I'll go. I'll storm that place. I'll document the whole thing. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something as well. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this to your family group chat so they can learn about Coachella. And I'll see you in the next video.